LeBron, the King, Sunday night against the Pelicans, tweaking the ankle, causing concerns about his health heading into this postseason. Called the latest injury a tweak of the high right ankle sprain that caused him to miss 26 of the Lakers' final 30 regular season games. We pick up the conversation right there with Adrian Wojnarwoski. Woj, joining us live here as we get set for the play-in tournament. What do we know about the health of LeBron's ankle and what we can expect not just tomorrow, but as far as these Lakers go in these playoffs?
Greeny, I'm told that ankle is fine. And, certainly, there's been different degrees of soreness since he's come back from that 6-week layoff. He did tweak it there against New Orleans, but I'm told that he expects to be, as close to 100% as he can be with that right ankle, high ankle sprain that he's had, but that he's in pretty good shape for the start of their play-in. Bradley Beal, on the other hand, with Washington, he's going to have some difficulty with that groin, playing through that against Boston in their play-in game.
All right, yeah, that one is scheduled for tonight. And so, again, we got big stars in action here in this play-in tournament. We have Russell Westbrook and we have Jason Tatum, and of course in the West, LeBron and Steph, probably the two biggest stars in the whole sport right now. Any of these guys could go out before the playoffs actually begin. Some will wonder then, is this tournament something that we should expect to see continuing going forward? What should they know?
The play-in tournament, Greeny, I believe is here to stay. There was great support when it was implemented, and now that it's here again this season, I think it's created great drama, great interest. It's had people talking about the stretch run of the NBA regular season, and then we'll see, I think, especially what the TV ratings look like later this week. But that Golden State Laker game is probably going to be as watched of a basketball game played outside of the NBA Finals this season.
Absolutely, and again, so for the league's sake and many others, you want to see both those guys get through one way or the other. One of them will face a one-game season on Friday night. We'll see. Meanwhile, the Celtics, let's talk about them. They play tonight against the Wizards, as we pointed out. It feels like there's a lot at stake here. How would you describe what is at stake for the Celtics if this week goes sideways on them?
Well, listen, I think this has certainly been a disappointing season for the Celtics, and now with Jaylen Brown out of their lineup for the rest of the season, there's a lot on Jason Tatum going into this play-in. But this is still a Boston organization with two-star players in Brown and Tatum, with a coach, Brad Stevens, who's going to be back. The idea that his job might be in jeopardy is just not accurate. This is a coach who's been to the conference finals 3 out of 4 years. They're going to certainly continue with Brad Stevens. They've had a talent drain in Boston over the last few years. They have got to improve their talent, and they need a healthy Kemba Walker. That's been a big issue for I think the up and down nature of this Celtics team. But they're going to chalk this season up as a disappointment. I do think you'll see some roster movement this offseason, but I don't think you're going to see any changes in their leadership.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.